What is up, everybody? Crowbot here, and deciding to do something a little bit differently today for the channel. In the town that I live, every Wednesday the paper comes out, and in this paper there always happens to be a police report of the activities of the previous week. And something that I've done for my friends and things like that is I read it out, but I do it in silly voices or an accent. So I figured, why not just do it for you all? Because it's kind of entertaining. So, without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. So, also, I should say before we get started, this is all done very tongue-in-cheek. It's not meant to make fun of any of the situations that are happening, any of the people impacted by these situations. It's just to kind of make some of the more absurd stories sound silly. Also, the accents that I'll be using may not be the best, but we'll see. And really, we're here to have fun. So, let's go ahead and jump into it. Good day and good Wednesday. This is Crowbot, your host for Small Town Police Report. And oh boy, have we got some winners in this issue today. So on my desk, starting off with January the 26th, we have 2 females were reported lying in the middle of Main Street taking selfies. Upon standing up, they appeared intoxicated and walked off down the middle of the road. A trailer was reported as plugged into a house and parked on Harrison Street for a week. The occupants had been seen on the complainant's front yard at night with flashlights. January the 28th, a complainant reported being hit on the right side of his face after entering a restaurant. Video recording indicated no altercation. Employees said that the complainant already had a facial injury before entering the restaurant. A woman reported to an officer at the scene that she had hit her daughter on the head, so police would come and keep her company. Okay. January the 29th, an RV which appeared to be broken down and abandoned near Old America Park reportedly was leaking liquid that smelled like urine. The occupant had previously been reported urinating on the park's bathroom doors. January the 30th, a male subject was reported picking up a TV at Walmart and leaving with it through the front door. Through the fire door. My apologies. I'm reading this from a paper off the side of the camera. January the 31st, an individual barricaded themselves in a Walmart bathroom and would not come out. They had reportedly been there for 30 minutes and were not responding. An intoxicated subject was seen stumbling out of a bar, riding their bike to a store and buying a 24-pack of beer. The subject was issued a DUII. On February the 1st, juveniles on dirt bikes at the riverbank near Van Buren were reported out of concern for their safety. An intoxicated woman reportedly called a store on Highway 99 and said that she had left her red cup and bag of meth somewhere in the store. An extensive search of the store produced no contraband. However, the employees' teeth were itching and they managed to get the store clean in record time. That last part was a joke. Except the story was real. February the 2nd, a complainant claimed harassment by employees at the Quality Inn. Officers determined no crime was committed. February the 3rd, an intoxicated male was reported trying to leave the ER. He was given a courtesy ride back to his residence. A complainant reported a domestic disturbance between herself and her boyfriend. He took her phone away. A resident on Main Street complained of loud patrons in front of a closed bar. Upon arrival, the officer found the bar still open and noise minimal. An intoxicated subject was reported on front of a store on Main Street holding a bottle of beer and being verbally disorderly towards patrons and passers-by. A black and white Cocker Spaniel with a rope dangling from its collar was captured running loose on Thornton Road. Theft was reported at Walmart, busy week for Walmart, after an individual walked out of the store carrying beer, probably to go along with the TV that they stole earlier, because you can't sit down and watch TV without a case of beer, and if you're going to steal. A suspicious individual was reported passed out in the vehicle at Walmart with the headlights on, trunk open, and a dog in the back. All the stories of the week are coming together. The individual said that they were suffering from drug withdrawal and needed a nap. They refused medication. The individual later entered Walmart, filled their basket, but bought nothing, and returned to their car to pass out. A courtesy ride was finally accepted by the individual. And then finally, the last one of the week. The sound of screaming and a chainsaw was reported coming from the Row River. The complainant was unwilling to give any personal information. And I can honestly say in that situation, I probably do the same thing, because you don't know at that point who's listening. Thank you very much for tuning in this week to our issue of Small Town Police Report. If you yourself live in a small town and would like to submit your reports for me to read, I would be happily to do that. I'm trying to make this an every Wednesday appearance here at Crowbot Online. We might even bring in some outside consultants. I believe I do have another Crowbot somewhere off in the distance as my Scottish colour commentator, which should prove entertaining. But that concludes the report for this week. Thank you very much for tuning in. Be sure and subscribe to the channel and press that little like button down below, because we greatly appreciate it. Till next week, this has been Crowbot, and we are powering down.